Good morning everyone and welcome to my channel. Today is January 21st, Tuesday, and I'm about to head out to my 23-week OB appointment, and today is super rainy and gloomy, and I'm starting to feel like I'm getting either a cold or just my throat and my nose. Probably kind of hear me congested a little bit, so I'm pretty tired today, but we gotta get going so I won't be late, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, I just came out of the appointment and everything went great. The baby sounds great. His heart rate is at 150 and belly is measuring great at where it's supposed to. And I got to see my OB and we talked for quite a while, and I asked him a whole bunch of questions. I asked him, is it okay for traveling? We are planning on traveling in March, so I'll be about 32 weeks. And he said, you are good to go. You are fine to travel at that time. And then I asked him if it was okay for me to paint. We were wanting to do some painting maybe downstairs, and he said, yeah, that nowadays most paints are latex based and water latex based, whatever, and this, he said that's fine. I think he said he's more concerned about oil based, and I'm like, oh no, we're not doing oil based. He said just watch getting on ladders, which I'm like, I'm not gonna be going on ladders. Just keeping it ventilated. He said the worst thing is you can just feel sick because you're sensitive to smells, but it will not affect you or the baby in any way. And then I asked him, is he okay and comfortable with me filming my labor and delivery? And he said, yeah, that you don't even really have to ask. Just take out your camera. He said, just be careful because nowadays digital stuff isn't very private, and that just you're gonna be very exposed, so just, you know, watch. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be videotaping on my camera, so I will be not doing it on my phone, so it's not that unsecure, but he said just watch out for your digital files if you don't want something super exposed to be like that. But he said, yeah, just film away. And then I asked if he does referrals for prenatal massages and what is better, if prenatal massage or chiropractor, and he kind of just explained what chiropractor is for and what prenatal massages are for. And he's like, I recommend prenatal massages for you. And he signed a little referral thing for me, and that I can go anywhere and give them that, and if they take my insurance I can just go and get massages. I think it says either bi-weekly or weekly, I don't know. It says weekly and then something in front of it that I couldn't really understand his signature. And then the last question was, what do you think about inductions? Like, I had my first kid 2 weeks over, and I really don't want to have him this one 2 weeks over. And he's like, I actually think that 39 weeks is the perfect time to have your baby. And he says from technically your term from 37 to 42 weeks, but he says that 39 weeks where your baby is perfect area and your placenta is in the perfect condition to bear through the contractions, and you know, at 42 weeks your placenta is getting old, so it might not handle contractions as well. And he says that at 39 weeks you're less likely to have more of complications, really, of getting more of a C-section. And just so we just talked about that. And then he just said that, you know, getting induced doesn't higher your chances of having complications or having a C-section. He says it does maybe if you if your body is just all the way closed up and not dilated at all, and your body is like super not ready, and we try to induce you, you know, then it might be a little bit harder for your body to progress naturally with the induction. But like that, if your body's kind of, you know, effaced and maybe a centimeter or just kind of showing signs of that it will progress, then inducing your labor and getting going before you go into labor is perfectly fine. And just how he explained everything like made me so calm about getting induced. And I told him that when I got my 2 weeks, I got naturally induced just by breaking my water, so I had no Pitocin at all. And my labor started, and after they broke my water 11 hours later, I had my baby. And my contractions were super intense, and he said if they were like that, they were most likely will be like that again if we just break your water. But I'm like, I don't mind getting my epidural again, and because he's like, if you want, we can slowly put Pitocin and you'll slowly graduate into contractions, not like once they broke my water I had contractions minute after minute, and it was super painful that I couldn't bear it. But I'm like, no, I'm fine. I don't mind getting the epidural. I'm gonna get the epidural. And he's like, yeah, I don't see a point like in not getting the epidural. Like, there is no side effects. I mean, it won't affect your baby. It might even benefit your baby, because if you're calm and not stressed out, you will give your baby more oxygen, and just better oxygen will get to your baby than you being stressed and your blood pressure going up and stuff from the pain. So we put, my due date is on a Sunday, and so we put an induction on the Friday morning, because he said he's only allowed to do 2 inductions a day and during the week. So we put it in there, and he's like, if you want to ever change it or cancel it, just let me know and we can do it. But he's like, it's better to do it right now, because if it gets full with 2 other people, I can't do it on that day for you. And so yeah, I kind of have a induction day. It is gonna be May 15th, is Friday, May 15th in the morning. I will be getting induced. I'm not sure how we're gonna go. I think we're gonna try and just break my water first and see how that goes. And if I don't get contractions in a couple hours or very slow, then we might do Pitocin also. But if it will be like last time where my contractions just went crazy and kept going, then we'll just stay at that. And yeah, because before my due date with my first baby, I was already at 3 centimeters, and I still went 2 weeks over, so I was ready to go. So I'm pretty excited. I'm super happy with the appointment. My doctor is awesome. I never feel hurried with him. I don't have to wait too long for my appointment, and he just answers my questions so well, and he's so caring. I just love my doctor so much. I feel so lucky to have such a good OB at this, because pregnancy is so like, it's an unknown to me, and I'm sure to most women, like, is this okay? Is this okay? I'm worried about this. And just having a good doctor that listens and explains and says, like, this is safe, this is okay, don't worry about this, like, this is natural, this is what happens to your body when you're pregnant. Like, it's just so nice to have reassurance. And yeah, that's it for my 23rd week, and let's just go home and see, maybe do some, I bought some organic baby laundry detergent and maybe wash some baby clothes and stuff. So today is the next day after the appointment. I was just too tired to do anything yesterday. I also forgot that when I have my next appointment, I'm doing my glucose blood sugar test. So right now we have the bassinet in this corner over here. I used to have my laundry basket there, but I moved it up here for now. And once we move closer to the time, and we're getting a new bed frame, we're gonna slide the bassinet. This is where my side, where I sleep. And I can't believe that I have about 3 months and 3 weeks left. It's crazy how time is just flying by with the toddler. I remember my first pregnancy was going so slow, and this pregnancy, like, this is my almost 24-week baby bump, and these are the first maternity leggings that I put on. I wore normal leggings, and I always brought them up here, like stretched them up here, but yesterday I bought maternity leggings, and I was telling my husband, I was like, oh my goodness, these feel so nice. Like, I'm gonna go and get at least another pair later. And I did buy this when I did my gender reveal. I bought this maternity shirt that says Mama Bear on it. And anyways, what I was saying is today I'm gonna try and wash the main stuff. So I'm gonna wash this toy because the baby will have this toy in his mouth, and so I'm just gonna put, and then the blanket, I don't think I'm gonna have this blanket here, but for some reason I put it there. And then these are the so this is the initial Halo mattress cover, and this is the extra covers that they sell. I washed them, but I'm gonna wash them again. I will show you guys a baby detergent that I'm not gonna wash, and then I'm gonna take the cover from the DockATot and wash that. So today I'm gonna try and just wash all the big items, big cover items. So if I probably won't get to clothes. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this. So I have this for a long time when I got a bassinet with Jacob, but it's very girly. It has ruffles on the edge, but it has a pretty good padding, so I might leave it for extra padding. So I think I took everything off. This is just the mattress. I think I'm just gonna wipe it down with like some natural disinfectant that I will buy later and wipe it down. Also, I have a rock and play. Let's open this up. Yeah, it definitely needs to be cleaned. There we go. So I will definitely have to just disinfect this. And here is the cover for the Docata mattress thing. And here is the cover for the Docata itself. So there's the mattress and the tube. That's not too difficult to take it out, but once you wash it and to put it in, the tubing towards the end is a bit hard. So once I bought it, I was like, maybe I should have got the Snuggle Me, but the Snuggle Me doesn't last that long, and Jake loved the Docata version. I had like a baby nest, but it's like the same shape as a Docata, and so I wanted to get a Docata. So it's a little bit more work, but I'm gonna try and keep a muslin blanket always on top so I don't have to wash it as much. And yeah, so that's the stuff that I gotta wash. Alright, so in the nursery room, I'm gonna take that off and wash that today. I will also wash this pillow today, and I will probably wash the Bobby pillow covers that I have in here. So I got this detergent in the baby section, and it's, I think this is the Walmart brand, I'm not sure, and it's organic. I think this is like the first time I see a laundry detergent that actually has the organic stuff. For a standard washer, there's like a line there, so that's how you fill it up. This cap is super tiny though, so it's about how normal goes in there. And then, so this is, I have two swings. One is downstairs and one is upstairs. Let's fit all of these covers in here first. Jakey, no thank you, buddy. Yeah? How come?
Uppy, 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 uppy.
Alright. I said to put it on delicate. So I decided just to use this all-purpose cleaner. It says it's non-toxic, plant-based, so hopefully it is. I'm just going to be wiping all the frame and lightly the mesh, and then the surrounding of the halo and the base, and then I will put on the covers. Put the washed cover, and then I sprayed the whole halo bassinet, and then I put the, so it has the original cover that's like this, and then a white cover that's on top that's sold by Halo, and I put the Docata together, and I'm gonna put it in here. So this is how I'm gonna have it, like that. And I know it says, I think, that you're not allowed to have babies sleep in here, but I had my son sleep in here for a while until he started rolling over or something. So I had him in here, and plus the baby's gonna be sleeping right next to me, and I will have a camera, so that is how the baby's gonna sleep. And then I'm gonna wash the muslin blankets, and I will put a muslin blanket probably on top. And here's the cover. So the last thing is just putting the covers on the swings and the bobby pillow, which is in the dryer. And yeah, I think that is it for this video. Alright guys, this is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoy about my 23-week appointment and just washing some stuff for baby and getting stuff slowly ready. I feel like as soon as I get pregnant, I'm in like baby nest mode. Like I start and just, I feel like there's so much stuff that needs to get done, even though not really. The baby will survive without all of everything being washed and stuff, but I just feel I enjoy doing it, and I feel like it's just better, and I just feel more calm about it. And I even like have a whole bunch of house projects that I want to get done before the baby is here, because I know once the baby is here, those stuff will not get done for quite a while. And yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.